Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm Chanin Zellner. I hope you have had a fantastic day. I hope you have enjoyed all the different presentations you've gotten to attend so far. Just making sure that I'm showing up in the group. Looks like there I am. Yay! Technology worked. This is going to be an experiential session tonight, and I'm going to do a little bit of talking, but I can do the most good for you through energy, and so that's what we're going to do. But first, about me. Again, I'm Chanin Zellner. I am a quantum healer, applied mindfulness coach, psychic, medium channel, three-time international best-selling author, podcaster, all kinds of different things. But my favorite label is I am a divine channel of love, wisdom, healing, and guidance. And my mission, my vision is of a world where everyone loves themselves and others unconditionally. And I'm doing it one person at a time, and then through the ripple effect, that's how it's going to happen. So yes, I have just a little bit of history about me. And if you're here live, please say hi, and I will check out the comments. Hello, Christine. Yeah, so long story short, I suffered the impact of 40 years of all kinds of different traumas. And 5 years ago, I met my former mentor who helped me completely transform my life from one of survival mode, living, in the land of lions, tigers, and bears all the time, to now I live in a default state of joy. And it just brings me, it brings me tears when I think about how I want everyone else to have what I have. So that's a tiny bit about me. You don't need to know everything else right now. But I also want to thank Abigail so much. I'm so grateful to have this experience. I've done several summits, but this one is the biggest one, and it's just been so fantastic. And thank you to Mary Gooden for bringing my attention to this. So we are going to work with the goddess Isis tonight. She is one that I work with regularly, meaning all the time, every day. I invoke her. I work with a lot of different goddesses who invoke and embody all of their positive qualities that I want to then share with the rest of the world. Isis has been very transformational for me this year. So what we want to do, we're going to do three or four things. We are going to do a couple different guided visualizations to reclaim your power. We're going to do a soul retrieval process to take back all the different pieces of your soul that you have left with others throughout your life. And then after we do those guided visualizations, then we are going to do my specialty, we'll call it that, where I will, the whole thing, I'm tuning into your energy field. So if you don't like that, you should leave. But please stay. It's safe. I'm loving, I promise. Yeah, so we'll do a healing process where I go through your chakra system and I channel the different things that I'm hearing that are ready to be released now in your highest good. And in the midst of this, I'm also doing a clearing statement. Which you'll hear more about that later to amplify this process for you. So, first things first, I invite you, and please let me know if you can't hear me well, just so I can adjust my volume if I need to. So I invite you to get comfortable, close your eyes if you like, and let's just do let's do 3 deep inhales and exhales at your own pace to just get back into your bodies from perhaps your busy day. And just really focus on your heart space. So go ahead. I will do it as well. All right. So I'm going to do an Isis invocation for us. to invite her in here to help us tonight. So it's just a few, like 6 lines. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed, whatever feels good to you. O Isis, beautiful in all thy names, I call thee with the breath of my body. I call thee with the beat of my heart. I call thee with the pulse of my life. I call thee with the words of my mouth. I call thee with the thoughts of my mind. I call thee power and life and creation. I call thee Isis, Isis, Isis. Whew. I've been calling her in all day and I really felt that one. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is a little grounding exercise to really ground us into our bodies. So again, if you haven't opened them, or if you have opened them, I invite you to close your eyes, my dears. And imagine this beautiful golden light in your heart space now. And just breathe in that energy of love and peace as it circulates through you. And then see this light going up to your throat chakra, and then up to the top of your head. And then see it flowing back down through your heart, through your solar plexus chakra in your belly area, down to your sacral chakra beneath your belly button. See this light flowing down to your root chakra around your pubic bone, and then down your legs to the bottoms of your feet. And just see and feel this light flowing throughout your entire body, bringing you peace and calm, bringing you love. And then imagine these beautiful tree roots coming out of the bottoms of your feet, going way deep down into the center of Mother Earth, where you'll see a beautiful crystal ball. And just see your roots wrap around this crystal ball so that you are completely grounded and secure and stable. No floating off into the atmosphere today. And now see this beautiful light coming up from this crystal ball, back up through your tree roots, back up through your entire body to the top of your head. And now see a pillar of light going out from the top of your head, connecting with your source, whatever that is for you, central sun, God, goddess. So now you are completely grounded and connected with your source, making you the bridge between heaven and earth now. And feel the love and the light and the power flowing through you. Take in a couple deep inhales and exhales, breathing in more of this beautiful divine light. And now I'm going to say a little invocation for us. As a sovereign being of light, I now claim full ownership of my energy field, and any being or entity that is draining my energy or fueling me with fear no longer has my permission to be in my energy field. You must leave, beloveds. I honor you and wish you well, but you cannot stay here anymore, and you cannot return. Of my own free will, and through divine grace and the protection of unconditional love, this is now so. So be it. And continue to feel this light flowing through you as it's clearing out any trapped emotions that no longer serve your highest good. Any fears and worries, any doubts, it's all being purified right now with this beautiful light. We're releasing any energies that aren't ours in the first place. And now I'm going to read you a little bit from my Isis Oracle card deck, the Stay True and Be in Your Power Oracle card. And it says, you are a sovereign divine being and a spiritual authority, with spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. The flail and crook, often held by Osiris, are symbols of divine royalty and dominion. These symbols remind us that within we hold great dominion, spiritual authority, and freedom to be the sovereign ruler of our own self. This does not mean that we have to control life or others or even the environment around us, but it does give us complete and utter choice to become as spiritually awake, free, and self-determined as we wish to be, as well as providing us with complete choice as to what our values and actions will be this lifetime. There is no permission required from anyone apart from yourself to be and live your truth. There are many voices that will test you on the journey from illusory shackles of fear, loss, or abandonment that may hold you back or tempt you into giving your power away to others. But you shall awaken from the testing into the realization of spiritual independence within. Just breathe that into your body. Breathe in that frequency of truth that you are a sovereign divine being. And feel it pulsing through your veins, pulsing through your cells. And know that sometimes during challenges, to wield the crook and flail, to exert one's own spiritual authority requires that you stand your ground and remain true to your knowing. This is not about achieving a certain outcome or attempting to control something or someone, or even forcing things to be as you wish they could be. Standing your ground means always telling yourself the truth and not selling out or giving away something that has genuine spiritual truth and meaning for you. And it's not about making another see things the same way. It's about honoring your own truth. And if your truth is wise enough to include compassion, then honoring the other, even when the other disagrees with you or seeks to harm you out of their own fear. All right. You have the power to create and own your reality, and you don't need permission from anyone else to do this. Honor your spiritual sovereignty and let the Lady Isis help you find your spiritual authority and freedom of choice now. So now we are going to do the process. And first we're going to say, I now choose of my own free will to honor my authority, responsibility, freedom, and strength. I now choose to take back my power and my authority. I respect myself, I honor my power, and I allow myself to have full spiritual authority in my life. I now choose to break any contract or vow that I've ever made with another being in which I allowed them to exert spiritual authority over me. And I now choose to honor my own divinity, and I allow myself to have full possession of myself. With gratitude for the precious gift of spiritual sovereignty, I now honor my own divine power, responsibility, and freedom, so be it. And see this beautiful, magnificent yellow light in your solar plexus now, lighting you up, clearing out everywhere you have given away your power, where you have allowed people to take away your power, where you have been a people pleaser to get love or validation. This light is clearing out this need for power from others. It's clearing out everywhere we have bullied ourselves with negative self-talk, where we have absorbed the energies of others and taken it on as our own to clear. We're clearing out all of this now from your solar plexus chakra. Just feel this energy flowing through. Feel it flowing through to your back, clearing out the past, clearing out everywhere you've been bullied, where you've been talked down to, clearing out the anger that you've had towards others, for not taking you seriously, for invalidating you, for not allowing you to be who you wanted to be. Feel this clearing out of your solar plexus right now. And one other thing before we go into our deeper healing, I'm going to do a little soul retrieval. And so we call upon the master healers that love us unconditionally, including Isis, to help us restore our souls now as we call our power back and experience greater wholeness. So be it. And so now I invite you to become aware of a magnificent golden winged goddess, Isis herself, shining love and shining peace upon you in your heart now. See her sending you this love into your heart space. And within your heart, allow her to guide you to a beautiful grid of light within your heart space. And you may notice that the grid is vibrant and alive and filled with love. And you might see broken grid lines or frayed grid lines from places that you have given away your power or had it taken away from you. Places where you have left pieces of your soul with people or with events. And feel and hear Isis sending you tones of healing into this grid to restore it to its innate status, completely lit up and secure. And these tones are causing any tears to heal. Any missing pieces are being restored. And any threads that are out of alignment are coming back into perfect harmony now. And I'm going to do a tone to amplify and activate this even further. And you might not hear it because the microphone doesn't always pick it up. And I'm also, along with Isis, sending you beautiful healing light as we are calling back all these missing pieces of your soul. And there's going to be a little light language or blessing here to help restore this. Oh, wow. Les kriana masho katasina sola. Moya na kotashana masha. Aya koyatana moshi. Les koyana moshi. Ana kona mosha. Oyaka no matira sakoshi. Oya mota la saranashi. Oshkana monata. And so now we say, I now forgive any and all unfinished business which would prevent me from being in perfect soul alignment and experiencing great joy, love, and power within. Through my own free will, with the healing grace of Lady Isis, so be it. And I'll do one more incantation with this card. Isis with love, unconditional and strong, help me rise above right and wrong, to forgive, release, and make myself whole, to retrieve lost pieces of my soul. Restore the inner light grid of gold. Free me from trauma, new and old. Isis with love, unconditional and strong, help me be whole now and finally move on. And I invite you to take in a few more deep inhales and exhales as we breathe in more divine love, more divine healing, and exhaling what is ready to go, whatever's in your highest good, with complete grace and ease. And I'm sending you energy to facilitate this healing even further for you now. As you breathe in and out. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water really quick. And so this is one of my favorite parts. So I'm going to do a clearing statement, a healing and activation statement. As I access the quantum field, bringing in the frequencies to clear this out and then activate what you do want in your life. So I'm going to ask you, once I tune in, something along the lines of, anywhere and everywhere you've been made to feel that you don't matter, that you're not important, that you aren't loved, whatever it may be, would you like to burn up with the ultraviolet flames of transmutation? So when I do ask that for real, you will want to say, you don't have to, but you will want to say yes out loud to invite in more of this healing energy. And then I'll do the rest of the clearing statement, and I'll be tuning in to clear out whatever else is ready to be freed from your system. All right, my dears, so give me a moment as I tune in. I know that this is just as effective if you're watching this on the replay. And we're apparently starting out with a tone. Alrighty then. So anywhere and everywhere, and anything and everything, and anyone who's ever caused you to feel like you don't matter, that you don't have a voice, that you don't have a say in your own life, that you are powerless, would you like to burn up with the ultraviolet flame of transmutation now? So here's where I invite you to say yes out loud, to invite in that healing energy. I will say yes on behalf of us and the collective. Yes. And as we're doing this, I invite you to imagine a beautiful violet flame totally engulfing you, flowing through you and around you as it's going to burn up all of these things to be named, turning it to ash as it falls to Mother Earth for transmutation into love. So all the karma as appropriate, all the traumas and the imprints, the contracts, promises, vows, and oaths, all the swearings, the decisions, the judgments, the conclusions, the computations, all the projections and expectations and storylines, and all the free-floating thoughts and traumas from the collective, from your ancestry, across all lifetimes, timelines, dimensions, and realities that have caused this for you and everything else to be named, we are burning up now. So I invite you to breathe in again through your nostrils and exhale at your own pace as we are inviting in more and more healing energy. So we are also burning up anywhere you have been addicted to chaos. where you have been a problem seeker because that's where you get your value from. And as I'm going through, please know that sometimes your conscious mind might not resonate with it, but it's in your field, it's in your ancestry, it's in a past life. So just don't listen to your monkey chatter. And sometimes it gets raw, and sometimes there's swearing. I don't filter. So we're also burning up anywhere you have been abandoned by your family. Burning up all the anger and the grief associated with abandonment and rejection, where you have felt people didn't love you, that they didn't care about you, that they maybe loved your siblings more than you. We are clearing out all of that now. Clearing out everywhere you've been told emotions are for crybabies. Stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about. Burning up all the anger associated with being shut down emotionally. The resentment that you have, that you've been carrying with you, that you didn't maybe even know you were experiencing. We are burning up all of that now. Please be sure to breathe in and out again. Don't hold your breath. We're burning up anywhere you've been afraid to feel, because to feel is scary. To feel is bad, to feel is wrong. It's not safe. It's not safe to be angry wherever you've been told anger is bad. How dare you be angry with me? How dare you talk to me like that? We're burning up everything associated with that now. Burning up all the anger where you have been spanked or maybe even physically abused, all the sadness. Why don't they love me? Why do they hurt me? We're burning up all of this now. Burning up anywhere there's ever been any kind of sexual trauma, whether it was physical, whether you witnessed it, whether it was less violence, where it was like catcalling, just misogyny, harassment, those sorts of things. We're burning up everything associated with that that's still being held within your body, especially your sacral chakras now. Releasing anywhere you have been afraid to feel happy, afraid to feel joy, that somehow it's wrong. We're meant to struggle. We're meant to have hard lives. This is our Latin life. This has been the way of our ancestors. We have to work hard. We have to be serious. We have to be going all the time. There's no time for fun. There's no time for joy. So we're burning up everything associated with that. And where you have been feeling stuck in the mud, whether it's in a job or in a relationship or just stuck in life and you don't even understand why. We're burning up everything associated with feeling stuck, like you just can't move forward, where you're not feeling good enough, where you're not trusting yourself, or where other people have told you, you can't do that, you don't have what it takes. We're burning up anything associated with verbal and emotional abuse. There's so much of it flowing through here, so we're burning that up. Please, my dears, breathe in and out again. This is some pretty fierce, deep stuff coming out. We're burning up again wherever you have felt the need to fly under the radar, where you have felt the need to be a people pleaser to get love. If I'm nice to them, maybe they'll be nice to me, whether this was parents or this was other girls at school, where you were trying to fit in just to have friends, even though it didn't feel good, but it's like you were feeling lonely. You're feeling ostracized. You're feeling like you don't belong. So we're burning up all of that now. Please breathe in and out again. So we move up to your heart chakras. And we're starting with a tone here. So we are burning up, we are releasing anywhere you have felt unloved, that you don't matter, that people don't care about you. All the grief and sadness associated with this, we're burning it up now. Burning up everywhere you have been giving away your power, trying to get people to like you. Where again, this people-pleasing aspect keeps coming in. Where you've tried to play small, again, fly under the radar, don't make waves. If you don't make waves, no one will see you, you won't get into trouble. We're burning up everything associated with this. Where you are holding on to unforgiveness from people who've harmed you in your past, where they've backstabbed you, where they've deserted you, where they've been mean to you, and you've been holding on to this anger. We are letting that go now, releasing it from your heart chakra. Burning up all the sorrow over lost relationships, whether it was through death, whether it was through divorce, whether it was your own choice because you just knew the relationships you were in weren't good for you anymore, so you left. Burning up anywhere you have grief over separation from your children, whether as youngsters or as adults, you're separated in some way and you are just feeling such grief about that. We are burning that up now with this beautiful ultraviolet flame of transmutation as it all continues to be turned to ash, falling to Mother Earth for transmutation. We're burning up anywhere. I'm seeing this in a family line where there's just been this generations of holding grudges, and also of domineering females, where the women, because of oppression over centuries, kind of fought back. And now there's this mother wound happening in your lineage with these domineering, cold, unfeeling mothers. So we're burning up everything associated with this, where you've not received love from your mother. And it's not that she was necessarily mean or neglectful, she just wasn't a nurturing woman. It wasn't in her gene makeup, it wasn't in her lineage. She didn't even know how to do it. So we're burning up anywhere this has caused you sadness, where this has caused you to not trust people, where you yourself have been emotionally aloof, emotionally cold, because it's not safe and it's just not what you know. So we're burning that up now. Please breathe in and out again, invite in more healing energy. There's more of this sense of a lot of animosity and competition between women in your circles, in your upbringing, whether with other girls or within your family. It's always one-upping each other. Who looks best, who has the best husband, who has the best job, whose children are the most well-behaved, all of this sort of BS that has been going through your lineage for generations. We're burning up everything associated with this, the resentment, the bitterness, the competition and the comparing that just doesn't serve you anymore. We're burning up all of this now. So we're burning up, we're going up to your throat chakra. So we're burning up everywhere you have felt stifled, that your voice doesn't matter, your opinion doesn't matter. When you've been told to just shut the fuck up, no one wants to hear what you have to say. You're an idiot. And so burning up anywhere you have taken this to heart and believed it about yourself. We are burning up anywhere you have believed you are an idiot. that your voice doesn't matter. Listen to mine getting hoarse just as we're here. Burning up anywhere you have felt like you've had the life choked out of you, where you have been stifled, you've been restricted. We're also going into witch wounds here, where you have been hung, decapitated, burned at the stake. There's this choking feeling, choking on smoke. We're burning up all of this now, releasing this from your systems right now. And I encourage you to move around at your waist a little bit, move your arms around, move your heads around. You need to move your feet. We need to stir up this energy. Let it move through you and out of you, down into Mother Earth, please. Breathe in and out again a couple times, breathing in this beautiful divine healing light. Sensing Isis here with us, clearing this clearing this shit out. We're clearing out anywhere you have not felt in control of your life, that you can't even make decisions. You can't make new decisions, where you feel, again, this feeling of being stuck. Maybe your neck is stuck, or just feelings, or tight traps, shoulders, those sorts of physical problems I'm feeling from somebody right now. So we're burning up all of this. Burning up anywhere you have felt the lack of freedom again. Just feel this light circulating through you, my dears. It's really going to town, circulating around your entire body and especially around your spinal column. We are purifying you down to an atomic cellular level. We are clearing out all this junk from your from your cerebral fluid, from your spinal fluid, from your bone marrow. We are doing a thorough cleansing of everywhere that this stuff has been held, perhaps not only for decades, but for generations, that's been passed on to you. We're clearing that out. I'm going to go up to your third eye and your crown. So we are burning up anywhere you've been afraid to see the truth, where you've been living in denial. This is either about your own gifts and talents or about your life, relationships around you. We're burning up anywhere you're in denial, where you're not wanting to see the truth. The truth is too painful. I'm just going to put the blinders on and my fingers in my ears. La, 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 la. Wherever you've been denying the truth about yourself and others, we're burning that up and releasing that now. Burning up anywhere, yes, you have denied your psychic abilities, or where you've been told your psychic abilities, or that your imagination is wrong, is bad, is evil. We're burning up everything associated with that. Burning up anywhere you have believed you don't have an imagination. I'm not creative. I can't visualize that. Wherever you're really stuck in linear thinking, stuck in the box, wherever you've got a brain fog, like you just can't focus, maybe you're daydreamy and you just are having trouble focusing right now. We're burning up everything associated with that, whatever's caused that in your life. Burning up anywhere you've ever had a parent or an authority figure who has crammed it into your head that it's facts and figures and science and math, that's what we can rely upon. All this other stuff is voodoo or woo-woo, it's wishy-washy stuff. Don't believe in it, where you've not been allowed to trust your intuition, to trust your gut feelings, because it's phony. There's a lot of judgment going on here for somebody. So we're burning up anywhere you have been judged. Yeah, that's a big one. Where you have lived in fear of judgment of your true self, where you've been afraid to be your true self, your silly self, your playful self, your sexual self, your sexy self, your sensual self, wherever you have been stifling all of this for fear of judgment. We are burning that crap up right now. You've been giving away your power, your sexual power, your creative power, your voice, your ability to speak the truth for others, to speak wisdom so that others can learn from you. Wherever you've been stifling that for fear of judgment, for fear of persecution, we are burning up all of that now. Please breathe in and out again. Burning up anywhere you have felt you don't belong, where you have felt like an outsider, the black sheep. Nobody gets me. No one takes me seriously. Everyone thinks I'm a freak. We are burning out all of this now, where you have just felt alone, alone in your thoughts, alone in your body. Perhaps where you have just been plain small. Burning up anything, yes, that's caused you to play small, again, for fear of judgment, or also for fear of persecution, for fear of harm. It's better to play small. It's better to not draw attention to myself, because people might judge me, people might hurt me. Burning up all of that. We're also burning up anywhere there's been a tendency to be a perfectionist. I have to be perfect to get love. It's the only way people will care about me, is if I'm perfect. We're burning up all this now, this fear of failure, your fear of trying new things, even if it's just trying a new recipe, trying a new hobby. We're just, again, this fear of failure, fear of judgment is really thick right now. We're really burning this up. All right, so we are lighting up a big bonfire here. This could go on for a long time. This is enough. I'm going to do a tone to like be the bellows on this fire. You might not hear it. And now we are going to activate what you do want, what you do need in your life. So imagine yourselves standing in this beautiful shower of golden light. And it is showering you with blessings, abundance, prosperity, and love. Self-love, self-compassion, self-forgiveness. It's permeating your body right now as you are taking back your power from all these places you've been giving it away. You are now have the courage and the confidence to stand in your power, to stand in your truth without fear of judgment, without fear of persecution. You are claiming it for yourself right now in your body. You are solid in your truth, in your power. It cannot be taken away from you. And all of this is aligning now for your highest divine blueprint, at least fifth dimensional, in all the latent keys and codes and gifts and talents, all the blessings and support. It's all aligning now for your highest potential and your highest possibilities to be physically actualized in your life now. Again, feel these blessings flowing through you, this power. Maybe sit up even straighter. Put your shoulders back. Push your chest out. Be seen, be heard. We're empowering you with all of this now. Sprinkling stardust all around you. Bringing in the cosmic frequencies. Bringing in all the helpers right now to help you feel powerful, maybe for the first time ever in your life. Speaking your truth without fear of judgment, without fear of harm, without fear of persecution. That's such a big one. For whoever is going to be watching this, this is a huge one. And also, as I said in the beginning, my mission is for everyone to learn to love themselves and others unconditionally. Because I spent over 50 years of my life hating myself, not valuing myself, often wishing, that I wasn't even here. And I have overcome all of that now. And I just get teary because I want that for you. And watching this video today, recording, whatever, is the first step in starting to clear all this crap out. And you can come back and watch this again and again, but I would absolutely wait a few days to let these energies integrate into your system, because it will go deeper and deeper and deeper. It is powerful. This is part of the method that my former mentor used to help me transform. So as you can see over here, I now live in a default state of joy, a default state of self-love and compassion and forgiveness, instead of that survival mode and constantly living in fear. And so what these processes that we've done today with beautiful Goddess Isis is to help you learn to really, truly love and value yourself as you are. As you are. And know that you don't need to seek love and validation outside of you, because you are a divine being of love and of light. It is within you now. All of this light that we ran through our systems in the beginning, that was your light. We started with your light and ran that through your system, and then we connected to Mother Earth, and then we connected to Source. But it's already within you. It can't be taken away. So whenever you are feeling down or fearful or whatever other words, that aren't joyful and loving, remember who you are. You are a powerful, divine being of love and of light. Thank you so much for letting me do this experience with you today. And I want to remind you to ground yourself after you watch this, especially after watching the entire summit, right? You had so much energy coming to you. Whatever it is you do to ground, whether it is walking out in nature or taking a bath in Himalayan pink salt, whatever that is, be sure to do that. Know that, especially with this process that we did today, it may or may not feel innocent enough at the moment, but we did some deep crap, and emotions could come up, and it is okay. It is okay to feel your feelings, all of them. The anger, the hatred, the rage, the sadness, the grief, all of that could come up, and it's okay. Just be sure to not lash out at other people or yourself. Hit the pillow, whatever you have to do to get it out. It is totally okay. If you are struggling in any way in the next few days, please feel free to send me a direct message, and I can send you a little energy boost. I am going to be offering, I'll put it in the description, this is new to me. Actually, I'm going to celebrate myself. I'm going off topic, but not actually, I'm not. This is about me standing in my power, right? And I have been resisting some aspects of my psychic abilities for fear of judgment, right? And there's some past life crap going on with that too. And especially where I can do channeled readings, intuitive readings for people. And today I did my first paid client oracle card channeled reading. And it was wonderful. And so I'm so excited. Like, I did it. I stopped shutting myself down. I stopped resisting my power, right? As I did my own clearings on my own self. And so I'm going to be offering a free 20-minute oracle card reading to everyone who wants one, because you're helping me by doing that, by giving me some practice, right? This is kind of silly because I'm a channel. Why do I need to practice it? But it's my own confidence level. So I'll be putting a link for that in the description. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being the beautiful beings that you are. And in case no one else tells you this today, I want you to know and feel and embody this. You are beautiful, and you are loved, and you are worthy of all of your heart's desires, and you matter. So the fantabulous Crystal Hill is coming up in about 10 minutes or so with her own brand of magic. So I'm going to let you all go, get a sip of water, some tea, grab something to eat. And again, I'm Chanin Zellner. I am so grateful to all of you for watching today and for being who you are. I love you, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.